Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. And you've probably seen quite a few videos. I'm trying to do more videos now and getting them on the channel. Mainly these bigger videos than the shorts, because I'm kind of concentrated on the short videos. Well, simply because they get more views, and it's just the way things are at the moment. But obviously, where the money is in the longer videos, and that's what we're doing. So obviously all the subscription and everything, I'll just turn this radio down a bit because that'll probably infringe some copyrights. Just buzz it off there. Like I say, you get into copyright infringements on YouTube for doing stuff like that. But this is the building that I'm working on at the moment. I am not doing all the work on this. I'm just doing what I can as a one-man band. I don't have any employees or anything, so obviously I can't undertake major work on, but I do work for this customer quite a bit. She's obviously inexperienced, shall we say, in building trade and doesn't fully understand how things are put together, so it just helps to have someone like me who can advise as well, especially when it comes to tradespeople, because some of them are just a bloody nightmare. We had one guy here yesterday and he basically just walked off. He was supposed to be removing a lot of this rubbish and he didn't, although we do have a skip. He was supposed to be coming, and even if he couldn't remove it, just helping a little bit because apparently he needed some money, but he wouldn't take the plasterboard in his van because obviously it's difficult to get rid of, and I do appreciate that. But there was a lot of other things he could have been doing, like taking these floors up that are supposed to be coming up. I have told the client that this stud walling that they wanted to leave in will need to come out to get the floor out. So because we need to see what's going on underneath this floor, because as you can see, everything was covered up in this building, similar to this here, these pillars where the girders running across and the support beams, all being covered up and artexed, and this is what they look like when they're exposed. As you can see, there's very old panelling on this building as well, so it's got some history to it. So as you can see, there's some old panelling there. I believe it used to be 3 different houses, this, and it's all been knocked into one and turned into a great big shop, and this is what it's ended up as now, because it's going to be a drama studio with a like a cafe bar area in this area here, and then there's an upstairs, as you can see through that doorway, goes all the way up, and that's going to be a theatre for putting on productions. So we're going to expand the thing here so you've got a wider thing. So what I'm going to be doing today is removing this floor here, which hopefully we'll get, I might get some footage in of doing that, I don't know yet. But I think we need to remove this. I don't think we'll be able to remove all the wall, but we've been removing all the ceilings. As you can see, they've been lowered, and there was a wall here which exposed this secret room. So in here is, I don't know what, it's proper just, I can't put my light on, and obviously there's a doorway here as well knocked through, so this potentially will be the toilets, because there is a drain down in the corner and the water supply comes up here. So they blanked all this off for whatever reason, I don't know, but yeah. So yeah, this floor's coming out here. It's a nice bookcase there, look. I mean, look at this. This is the kind of thing that you find in these older properties, and this is proper carpentry work, is this, when they used to just build cupboards in places like that and put doors on them, make the doors themselves. There's also a door there as well, halfway up the wall. I believe it used to be some sort of, I don't know, there must have been some sort of mechanic type thing going on, because there's a Castrol sign there, and there was, I don't know if you noticed it on that pillar over there, there was a Honda sign. So yeah, so I thought, we'll just interrupt this broadcast for this. Right, as I said, I was going to take these floors out, and I've done that time-lapse video there. So you should have seen the footage going on, and here it is. That's absolutely wet through, guys. Absolutely wet through. Unbelievable. To think that we're going to try and leave it in and save the stud work and everything. But there you go. This is why you have to rip things out. The floor was a bit spongy underneath there, and I says, oh, there's obviously an issue going on there. And there you go. There's the issue. It's wet through, but there is issues with damp. But the thing is, when you've got this vapor barrier stuff down, this stuff, obviously that's to float your laminate flooring on, but not literally on water. But you see, that stops any moisture escaping from the floor. So if it gets trapped like that, this is what's going to happen in your flooring. So all this needs to come up now. So we're going to crack on with that now. Has to be said that these buildings do have a lot of character, and obviously this is what it's intended to be. It was a furniture shop before it was purchased. I might do some footage of the signage outside when it gets a bit lighter. It's actually about -1 degrees at the moment, so it's not the best weather to be outside in, but this building's cold inside anyway. So yeah, so what we're going to do as well is I'm going to remove this floor here. I think we're going to leave this one in, and just take this one out. But I have, like I said, I've advised the client that all this stud work needs to come out, which means the ceiling needs to come out as well, and then we should be able to get the flooring out. So like I said, it won't come out because it's being built on top of the floor, and they just don't understand how buildings are constructed and how things are done sometimes. So yeah, so we're going to go upstairs now. I know you couldn't wait to go upstairs, and you're here to see what the upstairs looks like now. It's a really big building, is this. Like I said, it's too much work for just me to do. I'm waiting for Rufus to come by the way, because there's a massive leak up into there's a back bit to this as well, where there's a loading bay, so there's an entrance up on another level. There's another road above this behind the building, so it's like built into a hillside. So this is the room, big massive space heater, and like I said, it used to be a furniture shop, so yeah, it's so yeah, it used to be a furniture shop, so this is where they used to make all the furniture and reupholster everything and make their own furniture. So they've left the stool, they had the workbenches here, and they had all the 3-phase electric coming in, and all these airlines need to come out. And I'd be tempted to leave them in just for character, but there's going to be a stage area here, and obviously it's going to be like a proper theatre, so they could put productions on. It's like I said, there's all these airlines, so I'm assuming that the compressor was round about here. This is proper that. I don't know if that'll come off, but we've got all these Munson brackets to take out as well. Yeah, this is running all the way around the building. I've got all this shelving to take down along here and along there. We'll see what's above that. I'll have to bring my little scaffold tower, I think, because it's a bit high up. It's quite high up in there, and like I say, that takes you to the loading bay. I won't go in there at the moment. The roofers are going to come in there and hopefully sort all that out. So there you go, that's the work diary for this job, and hopefully we'll put some more footage in of what we're doing on, well, say me, well, I suppose it is we, because we're working with the customer obviously, and yeah, I just keep seeing things, thinking, oh, what we're going to do with that. Got this space heater here to take out, and I think that's a gas heater, I'm not sure. There is a gas tap there, so I'll be able to isolate it and then hopefully get it out. It's not in use, big metal thing, so we'll see how we get on with that. Hopefully get it out, dismantle it and get it out. Maybe scrapman will take that, I don't know. But yeah, you go, that's it for now, guys. Can't really say anything else now, because there's not much to say, except to say thanks for subscribing to the channel and supporting me, and we'll get some more videos on as soon as we can, and see what I'm up to. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done already. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video as well. See you in another video soon.